Hi Aquarius, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your December 2024 tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at the astrological energies of the last month of 2024. It has been a big year, but I was just going to say it was a big month for you last month as Pluto moved into your sign. So December continues with big energy. Venus enters into Aquarius. Mars retrograde will begin in Leo. Neptune retrograde ends, as well as Mercury retrograde ends. So we have some huge energy moving into the end of the year. Let's see how your December is shaping up. If you haven't taken a look at those November career or general readings, I would take a look at those too, because they literally roll right into December. So some of that energy you will bring into December. So let's get right into it, Aquarius. You start off with the Three of Swords in the reverse. Hopefully some healing going on there, as well as the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Second week of December finds you with the Six of Cups, also in the reverse, as well as the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Already reversals on the roll here, Aquarius. Look at that. Hierophant card, Taurus energy coming in that third week of the month. And look at that. Your first card in the upright is that Five of Pentacles. Last week of the month finds you with the Three of Cups. So glad to see that card. Finally, some type of celebrations coming on in. And you end the year with the Judgment card, looking back on your year. So I was starting to get a little worried, Aquarius. These first few weeks are a little bumpy here, especially with that Five of Pentacles. But let's go ahead and pull all your cards before we attach an outcome. Spirit, if you can send my Aquarians a card representing the energy that they bring out of November and they bring into December. And you have the Three of Coins. So I think it's interesting here that you have the Three of Coins and the Two of Pentacles. There is a progression here, right? And in the month of November, you all could have been working with groups of people, whether it was in your work, in your community. But this is suggesting that there was some type of community effort in order to make a solution around money or finances. I do think since it is in the upright, it did go well with that group, but I do think that some of you are concerned that moving into December, whether you're going to be able to keep up with this group or whether this is the group for you. So keep that in mind as you move through December, but also into 2025. All right, let's pull one last card. Spirit, if you can send an oracle message for my Aquariuses for the month of December. Not a clean cut, so let's do that again. Okay. And you have memories of love. So for many of you all, this could be a month where you are remembering those in the past. I kind of got that same energy here with that Six of Cups, which is usually a nostalgia card. So this could be a month where you are looking back around family members who maybe have passed. You may actually have ancestors reaching out to you from the ancestral realm during this month, especially around the holidays. It tends to bring up nostalgia. So don't be surprised if someone is trying to reach you from the other side, or you're just having fond memories of those in the past. And many of you all, this could hit harder, especially around the holidays, if this is maybe a first year you have been without someone or you're away from your family. So keep that in mind throughout this month, Aquarius. And I do think that that is interesting that that came up, because right here with this Three of Swords, that is a healing card when it is in the reverse. And we do start off the month with a Sagittarius new moon on the 1st of December. And on the 6th, we have Mars in Leo retrograde beginning. And then the next day, Neptune in Pisces retrograde ends. During this time, Aquarius, are there some things that you have been working through where you possibly had to make a decision over your job or money resources? Many of you all seem like you're healing from some type of big decision that you need to make. Many of you all, I think, are concerned possibly about a job or trying to get maybe your finances in order. I do think that this first week of the month, do make some concrete decisions or affirmations on where you would like your finances to go for the rest of the month and into 2025. That Sagittarius new moon will be a great opportunity for you to do that, okay? All right, Aquarius. So as we move into I just said February. As we move into the second week of December, it's interesting that that just came into my mind. On December 12th, Venus in your sign is opposite Mars in Leo. Now, I do think it's going to be interesting because Venus moving into your sign, Aquarius, is going to mean that your money, your resources, but also love opportunities, relationships could be more favorable around groups. I do think that this nostalgia creeps back in mid-month, and I do think by the time you get to that Gemini full moon and when Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius ends on the 15th, don't be surprised if someone from your past returns, comes back with some type of information around money. Possibly someone could come from your past asking for help with paying some bills. It does feel like this energy of someone from your past. You have a lot of nostalgia type cards coming up, and they all seem to be coupled with some type of money. King of Pentacles, that Three of Swords was with the Two of Pentacles, and you had that Three of Coins or Pentacles from the past. So don't be surprised if someone returns, especially during Mercury retrograde, asking for money or asking for help, okay? Now, I do think by the time you get to this third week of the month, December 19th, Venus in your sign trines Jupiter in Gemini. You can tell that Mercury is definitely playing with my tongue. The sun enters Capricorn on December 21st, and then 2 days later, the sun in Capricorn squares the North Node. This could be heated tension around people in power. I do think that this Taurus Hierophant energy in reverse with this Five of Pentacles is suggesting troubles at work or troubles with people who are in power, who you are literally not either getting along with, possibly not seeing eye to eye with during this time. So really pay attention around the holidays, regardless if you are someone who celebrates Christmas more towards the end of December and into 2025. There is some kind of tension between you and some type of authoritative person who possibly holds the purse strings, or possibly you're asking for a raise, or you're asking for a bonus, or you're asking for time off. Here it looks like around the December 21st, 23rd. Be careful. You might not be the right time to talk to certain people. They may not really have your best interest at heart. But by time we get to December 28th, when Venus in your sign squares Uranus in Taurus, that is going to be more of that tension around group dynamics and work, okay? Now you end the year, Aquarius, on a really high note, and I'm really glad to see that because you had some stressful tension here those first few weeks of the month. But look, by time you're ending the month, you have this Judgment card, Three of Cups. December 30th, we have a Capricorn new moon. And on January 2nd, Mercury leaves retrograde shadow for good. This is a great time to make your New Year's intentions. I do think that these Three of Cups and Judgment cards suggest a festive time towards the end of the year and into 2025. And this Judgment card is you looking back over the year, being really happy and fulfilled that you had a really good year. So I think this is really positive way to end, Aquarius. And I do think that with Pluto now in your sign, remember, it'll take Pluto a while to ramp up speed, but I would say by February or March of 2025, you all will have full momentum of Pluto in your sign, and new opportunities are on the horizon. So very exciting to see. So overall, Aquarius, I think this is going to be an interesting end to your 2024. I do think for many of you all, conversations around money, people coming from your past, possibly family members asking for help, or this could be you. You could be going to a family member and asking for assistance. Somewhere in here, things get better. So I just want to tell you, Aquarius, if it's a little rough for a few weeks, remember Pluto did just move into your sign. Pluto is not always the easiest energy to work with, but will help you get rid of what you don't need so you can prosper better in the future. So I hope this was helpful, Aquarius. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video series, and I'll talk to you later.